Alright, what is up, boys? I am back with another video, staying consistent out here, dropping some value for you guys. But I just want to say my videos are not for everyone. So my videos are like, you know how most people now have ADHD, they have short attention span. Mine shit is just like unfiltered. I just talk to the camera. You guys can just listen to it while you're in the car, maybe cooking or something, and you just put on some headphones to listen to me. But my videos are not like, flashy, catchy, every second, like there's something new going on to keep your attention. My videos are for people. It's like a podcast slash unfiltered type of video where I just talk to the camera and you guys just listen. So like I said, it's not for everyone, but for today's video, I'm talking about when you first start off, anything is hard, like anything when you first start off. Let's give an example for the gym. So when you first start off going to the gym, you have no idea what you're doing. It's fucking hard. You do like a bench press and you feel a lot of pain on your chest and shoulders. And you're like, I don't like this feeling. And some people just quit after like a day because they don't like the pain. But once you get like that, over that hurdle of the first few weeks, after that it gets easier because you build the momentum, you build the routine. So when you start off anything new, the first 2 weeks is always the hardest. It takes like 2 weeks to build a routine. So once you get over that hurdle of the first 2 weeks, after that it's just like routine, and it'll be just like second nature for you. So when I first started going to the gym, I wasn't consistent because I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym for a month straight, and I didn't take any rest days, and that was really bad because I was doing way too much. When you first start off anything, you have to do like maybe 1 hour for the gym. Just go to the gym for 4 days a week, have 5 days a week, and have 2 rest days, 3 days a week minimum, and then after that, you keep building it up once you stay consistent. And if you start off way too fast, you're gonna get burnt out. You won't like what you're doing because it's way too hard. You don't want it to be hard. You want it to be somewhat hard and a little bit easy, like right in the middle, so you don't quit. Where most people get it wrong is like a fat person. He wants to lose weight. He doesn't think of it as a lifestyle. He doesn't think of it as, you have to think of it as a lifestyle. Whenever you do something, you want to keep doing it your whole life. But fat people, like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym for a month, I'm gonna starve myself, I'm gonna have like 2,000 calorie or 1,500 calorie diet, and they get burnt out after like a week because it's too hard for them. The key thing is you don't want it too hard, so you want it in between, like not too easy, not too hard. So what I suggest is, for the fat person, they go on a calorie deficit of like, if they're eating 4,000 calories, they go down like 300, which is not too hard. You just don't eat like a snack or something, which is 300 calories, and then you slowly go down, on weight. You lose 1 pound per week, and you don't see the results right away, but after like a month, you'll see, oh, I lost 5 pounds because I went on a calorie deficit of 200 or 300, and it wasn't too hard. So you're going to like it more and you're going to stick with it. But on the other hand, if the other fat person, he went on a 50, like he was eating 4,000 calories a day and he went on a 1,500 calorie diet, he won't like it. After like a week, he'll quit because it's way too hard for him. He's gonna be sluggish, no energy. Eating 1,500 calories a day is like really hard, especially for a fat person that's been eating 4,000 calories, 5,000 calories a day. So the key thing is you don't want it too hard and not too easy, because if it's too easy, you'll get bored of it. So like I said, when people go to the gym, the initial first few weeks is always the hardest because you don't see the results right away. But in a month or two, you're gonna see the results. Especially if you're new to the gym, you get noob gains, and then after that, it's all like momentum. You'll have that set routine. I go to the gym in the morning, and that's just who I am. You're gonna think that you're that guy that just goes to the gym, sticks with the diet, and and after 2 weeks you'll enjoy working out because you see the progress. Because when you see progress, that's the best motivation to keep going and um, keep hitting the gym. Then you, like I said, you build momentum. You, after that, it's gonna be easy. Like 90% of it, you're just going through the motions. But obviously, when you're in the gym, you have to work hard because once you're there, you have to be locked in and not go through the motions. But you won't think twice. Oh, I have to go to the gym in the morning. Like, I hate it, because it's not too hard and it's not too easy. And also, I'm gonna talk about dopamine as well. So if you guys get like cheap dopamine from like social media, Instagram, short form content, once you do like boring stuff like going to the gym, reading, meditating, all the good habits, you won't get a dopamine rise out of it because you're watching those short form content, and that spikes up your dopamine. But if you're not watching those short form contents or like porn or jacking off, because porn and jacking off, like those things will skyrocket your dopamine. The tolerance level is going to be way higher. And then if you do like read a book, go to the gym, or meditate, that won't be enough dopamine for you, so you'll get bored of it, you won't stick to it. But if your tolerance for dopamine is like really low, you go outside and look at the sun, enjoy nature, you get a dopamine hit from that, then you'll enjoy the boring stuff like going to the gym, reading, stuff like that. So be careful on what you consume, especially like if you're watching like porn or playing video games or any of that stuff. That's really bad for your dopamine. Like, let's say, so this is guy A and guy B. So guy A dopamine level is about like, let's say at a 1, and then he does all the good habits, meditates, journals, goes to the gym, reads. His tolerance for dopamine is like at a 1, and he gets a high off of that doing that because that's considered fun for him. And then the guy B, his tolerance level for his tolerance dopamine is at a 3. So the other guy, when he reads, meditates, goes to the gym, all that self-improvement stuff, his dopamine is going to be here. He's going to get a dopamine hit from here, and then he's not going to consider it as fun because he has all those other dopamines at level 3, which is like porn, jacking off, playing video games, smoking weed. Those things are considered fun for him, and then he won't stick to like reading, meditating, journaling, and all that stuff because it's too boring for him. He doesn't get a dopamine high off it. So we have to be very careful with what you consume and your dopamine levels, because like I just described, if you're guy B, you won't stick with the good habits because the dopamine levels are not there. And then if you're consuming all that stuff, playing video games, jerking off, and all that stuff, your dopamine levels are not good, and you won't stick with it. So yeah, that's just like two topics in one video. So to recap, whatever you want to start, it's hard in the first few weeks. If you want to start a new career, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start a TikTok, go to the gym, that first few weeks is always the hardest. That's where a lot of people quit. But then once you get over that hurdle, you'll start to kill it. You have the momentum, the routine, and you're gonna kill it. But that's where a lot of people give up because they don't see the results. For example, if you're doing YouTube, you won't see the results maybe in a year, and then people quit after a month. They're like, oh, I'm not like at 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers after a month. But the other person, if he keeps sticking at it, keeps poking that hole, he keeps going at it, he's gonna see the results later, because that first few months is always hard, and then after a year, he's gonna start building that following. And once you do, anything in self-improvement is exponential. So getting a YouTube channel, you get like 1,000 subscribers maybe in a month. You did all that hard work in a year, and then in 1 month you get 100,000 subscribers because people see all those previous videos, your videos get suggested more, stuff like that. So this can apply with anything, even with a career, getting a new job. You put in the work for the first few months, then you get the job, then your financial exponentially grows. Maybe you're making 10,000 a year, and then you get a job, you make 100,000 a year. After those a couple months, maybe a year, you've been working under the shadows of the side hustle, excuse me, and you start to grow. So that's where a lot of people quit, is in the beginning. So once you get over that hurdle, you're going to succeed. You just got to stick with it. But at a certain point, you also have to look at yourself and be like, you know what, this is not for me. I'm not getting the results I need. I need to go to another thing. But the worst case scenario is you learn from all those stuff, like editing, talking to the camera, the gym, stuff like that. You learned all of that. So it might help you out with another thing that you'll accomplish. So, and the other thing, dopamine, make sure you guys are careful of what you consume. If you guys play video games or jack off, you guys shouldn't be doing that, because it fucks up your dopamine. But yeah, I hope I made sense in this video. Take what you need, discard the rest. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. We're almost at 200 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.